Hello people, it's Jonathan, and I really need to hurry up the AfterShokz Cup Series and the Gillette Series, so I'm basically just gonna call it the end. But in this video, I am going to show y'all the results and the final point standings for both series. So, for the races that I didn't get to upload onto YouTube. So, I will be showing some pictures from some of the races, except Cleveland, because I didn't have time to do that race. So, without further ado, starting with the AfterShokz Cup Series, here are all the results from the races I didn't get to do. So, I tried doing the full results for Bristol and Talladega, but I accidentally deleted it. So, I'm too lazy to retype the entire results all over again. So, I'm just going to show y'all the stage winners and the top 10s. So, here we go. Without further ado, here are the stage winners and top 10 finishers from Bristol and Talladega. I'll show the full results for Cleveland, though. So, comment down below asking me where you finished in each stage and where you finished at Bristol and Talladega. If you're in the AfterShokz Cup Series and you finished outside the top 10 in either of those races. And also, I'm showing the stage winners for Cleveland. I totally forgot about that. And I'm also showing the drivers who made their debut in each race. Brett Wilson won the AfterShokz Cup Series season finale at the Cleveland circuit. However, because he wasn't high enough in points, he was not a championship contender, so he did not win the championship. But who did? Well, none other than Jackson Patrick. Patrick was the most consistent driver all season, and he got a win at Bristol, and he led the points for most of the season, and he only got one DNF when he was involved in the big one during the season opener, the Daytona 500. So, congratulations, Jackson Patrick. Here are the results from Cleveland. And now for the NASCAR Gillette Series. There were two races I didn't get to do. Well, I did all the stuff for Talladega, but for both series I didn't get to do Cleveland. So here we are for the last two Gillette Series races, Talladega and Cleveland. Here we go. and joining the list of Julius Anderson and NASCAR Gillette Series champions, putting an exclamation point on a near perfect season, is none other than Dylan Baptista. Season 1, he was driving for a smaller team. Didn't have the best start to that season, but towards the end, he got real consistent, started getting top 10s, and then after his 4th place finish at Cleveland last season, he caught the eye of Dale Earnhardt Jr. And so this season, he went to Junior Motorsports and had a phenomenal season, starting it off with a big win at Daytona and lots of laps led and a super consistent season, and he caps it all off with 2 wins and a championship. So without further ado, here are the results from the NASCAR Gillette Series Season 2 finale at Cleveland. And now we're going to look at the final point standings for the AfterShokz Cup Series and the Gillette Series. Now we're going to have a look at some notable crashes that happened during the AfterShokz Cup Series and Gillette Series races at Bristol and Talladega. Like I said, none for Cleveland because I didn't do anything for Cleveland, but by the way, that is a road course. So the only wreck to show from Bristol was when Cody Ballard and Darren Dobb got into it in turn 1. Ballard hit the wall while Dobb spun out. Ballard did not finish while Darren Dobb did. That's all I have to say for that one. Now on to Talladega. There was a big one at the end of stage 1. I can't find that, so, well, it won't load onto my computer, but anyways, there was a huge wreck with like a few laps to go in the race, and Mason Clements went upside down and he landed on his wheels, and it was a huge wreck, collecting a ton of cars. And then on the final lap, we had another big crash where Jack Lawton wrecked from the lead and took out 4 other cars, enabling Eric Keplinger to take the checkered flag, making it a super speedway sweep for Carnation Motorsports. Now on to the Gillette Series. We only have Talladega wrecks because I already did the race for Bristol. So anyways, this first wreck happened with 2 to go in stage 1, and Red Standing Water and Brandon Shaw took a hard shot into the outside retaining wall. Matthew Ingram and Robert Smith spun through the grass and were able to continue. The next one, Tyler Lehman spun out at the end of stage 2, hit the wall, and collected several other cars. And then what was probably the worst wreck of the race, Jonathan Mick was running in 6th position when all of a sudden he got a bump from behind, lost control of his car, and slammed the wall hard, getting up on 2 wheels, almost flipping over, and then getting slammed into the back by Robert Smith. Mick was shaken up, but was able to climb out of his car under his own power. Robert Smith was also okay. Jonathan Mick was actually leading the points headed into Talladega, and because of this crash, he would lose his points lead to Dylan Baptista. This was also the only DNF of Mick's impressive rookie season, as he was able to finish third in the championship standings. And like I said, if it wasn't for the playoff format, he would have been runner-up to champion Dylan Baptista. Anyways, another one of the biggest crashes in terms of how many cars involved happened late in the race when Scott Pippen Jr. and Donnie Owens got together, creating a huge wreck exiting turn 2. Everyone was okay, just like in all the other wrecks. And this sent the race into overtime. And in the first overtime attempt, Lucas Short went around and collected a few other cars. And it would end Lucas Short's day, but he would still find a way to move on to the championship 4. Now, there were quite a few wrecks from Cleveland, since it is a road course, but like I said, no picks from Cleveland. So anyways, all these NASCAR Gillette Series and AfterShokz Cup Series guys ain't done racing, because I will be combining both series drivers into one big series that has a bunch of drivers. The qualifying races will basically be Daytona Duel style, and I need to think of something to say, so more details on that coming soon. So anyways, I'm just going to go ahead and end this video. It's been a long time coming for me to upload this, so thank you guys for watching. This is Jonathan from JM Racing Network signing out. Goodbye, and God bless you. And congratulations to Dylan Baptista and Jackson Patrick on winning the NASCAR Gillette Series and AfterShokz Cup Series championships.